Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the farm. Today we are going to get to planting here. It is the 7th day in spring. We got plenty of time to plant, to be honest with you. We only have field 1 here. It's split up in 3 sections because of a creek that runs through it and splits off in 2 different directions. I believe it splits in 2 directions. Now that I think about it, it might only be 1. I don't really remember, but either way, we're going to get to planting this field today. Before we do that, though, I just remembered, because I'm staring at it in the bottom right corner, this field needs limed. And don't ignore that it needs plowed. It's already all tilled up. I'm not about to plow that. It needs limed. So, actually, we're going to run over to the co-op and we're going to steal the spreader and we're going to lime that. And then we're going to plant it, hopefully. That's the plan anyways. We'll see how this goes. You know, sometimes I say I'm going to do one thing and then I end up doing something completely different. But the plan is to plant today. So let's hop up into the little Kubota here. We're going to run over to the co-op. Also, a couple changes that I got to show you at the co-op we've had done. Also, our hay is still drying, as you can see over there. Still drying in the sun. Got to let that sit a little while longer, but we will be baling that as soon as possible. Oh, I'm going to want to turn on 4-wheel drive through here, aren't I? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. This actually isn't that bad through here. This is dried up. Well, I say that and I start to get bogged down in it a little bit. But it really has dried up a bit. Not as bad as usual, which is nice. But we're going to run over to the co-op here and get up in that spreader and get to work. While we're driving, I'd also like to just take the quick opportunity to say once again, Grand Theft Auto 5, 5M server, private online server, not connected to GTA Online in any way. PC only. If you want to be in a 5M community, a roleplay community on Grand Theft Auto 5, then there will be a link in the description down below for the application. Fill out the application. It's really, really quick. It takes like 5 minutes to fill out an application. Join the Discord. The link will be at the end of the application, and then our onboarding staff will get a hold of you after that. So, if you're interested in a GTA 5 5M roleplay server, then click the link down in the description below and apply to become a member. We're going to be making videos on that here pretty soon. Alright, we're at the co-op here, and here are the changes that I wanted to show you guys. So, interestingly, we have global companies installed on the server now, which allows us to place stuff on land that we don't even own. Because I technically didn't own that land. The way it was like cut out to be purchasable, I couldn't own that little section there, and it looked kind of odd. So now that I can, and I put some bins there. I was debating on what to put there. I thought about putting a shed of some sort, and that probably would have been the smart decision. Put like a main office there. Probably would have been a good idea. But I went ahead and put some bins there. I don't know. We'll see if that was smart or not. It might not have been, and we might have a company come out and demolish these later down the road to build a main office up here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for now, that is what's going to go there, are those couple sets of bins. But let's get over to the spreader and let's get that going. Oh, also we got trees back here now, as you can see. Not a whole lot. It's not like it's super thick with trees or anything. Just some to kind of section that off a little bit more. I thought it needed it, so I had a company come out and do some tree transplant. I don't know, whatever you would call it. Either way, which one do I need? I need that one over there on the left side. Shut that off, hop out, open up the door, wait on the door. Now we can go inside. Start up the spreader here. Runs like a deer, I should say. I said runs like a beaut last time because I was saying like it runs beautiful. Someone's like, no, that runs like a deer, and you're right. You're right, it does run like a deer. I wonder why. We're going to get this thing filled up with lime here. I got to head over to the lime silo, which is right over here on the other side of this building. And it should be this one right here, actually. I got to double check real quick. Let's hop out and double check. CaCO3, the scientific periodic table for lime, probably. Was that calcium? Science. That's what it is, science. Okay, let's get filled up with CaCO3, shall we? All right, we're backed up to it. We got the hose sitting in there. Let's Start filling her up. And there we go. We see it filling up with lime here. We're going to just fill this thing completely full. We're not going to need it completely full, but you know what? We're going to fill it completely full. Oh, also, you might be thinking, wow, Jake, your money is at 819,000 now. Last I checked, it was at like 500 or about 480. Yeah, we had some changes go on. Some checks cleared through. Some people paid off balances on their accounts, things like that. And some of my employees have been working on some sales as well. So there's been some money made. It's just everything kind of went through the accounting software and finally got put into our account officially. So that's what's with that. Man, that cable, that power line's lower than it appears. Oh gosh, I need to... Actually, this is the field I need to do, so couldn't I just start right here if I wanted to? I think I could, and I think I will. We're going to start liming, and this is my field here. So, you know what? That's a short commute. We'll pull up here as it bounces in the soil. Interesting. We're going to decrease our spray rate down to 100 liters per header acre. There we go. We will turn that back off. I'm going to zoom out. Go ahead and turn on that spreader. And there we go. We're spreading lime. Now we should till this into the soil, I suppose. We might not get in the field to plant today if I'm going to till this in. You're supposed to till this in. I was thinking about just planting straight into it. I don't know, man. I'll think about it. I might try planting straight into it, but really I should till it in. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to get to spreading all this here. And it shouldn't take us too long, I don't think. At least I hope it's not going to take us too long. We got, what is this? About 100 acres? 100 some acres on this this land right here. So it's a decent chunk. It's definitely not a small amount. Although for this, for Nebraska, it might be a small amount. Oh, and there's the sign that I meant to show you guys like 10 years ago and I never did. The co-op sign. The billboard is right outside of town here. That's where we were allowed to put it, so that's where we did put it. We're going to put up another one, though, by the way, facing the other direction on towards the inside of town to let people know the Farmers Cooperative is out and is in this area. We just we have to get the construction company to put it up. That's all we're waiting on. But we are going to go ahead and keep spreading around this field, and we'll catch you guys in a second. I suppose if I wanted to, I could go along and I could set up the GPS to just go straight back and forth, but I figured I might as well just drive this thing by hand, because to be honest, with lime, it's fairly easy to tell where you have and haven't been, and I don't really mind having a slight overspread. Not a big deal. Sure, I could be more accurate and more resourceful if I use the GPS, but I really don't think it would save much time in the long run, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, if you miss, you know, tiny pieces here and there, or you overspread here and there, it's not the end of the world. It's really, you know, as long as the majority of the soil is getting covered, that's what matters. So I'm not too worried about overspreading like I just did there, or missing a little bit here and there. It should all work out just fine. We're going to be planting corn into this field. Field is fully prepped for corn. I'm hoping we'll get a good yield off this. And just thinking, I probably should till this up. So I probably should run the 95, or what is it? I should run the 9RT. That's what I'm talking about. I should run the 9RT over here with that Landol subsoiler I have, and probably just till all of this into ground. I don't know. I'm still contemplating it, but it would be the smart move. It is what I'm supposed to do, so we'll probably have to end up doing that anyways. So that means we might not get in the field to plant today. In fact, it's going to rain in a little bit, and I really don't want to plant before a hard rain. Oh my... Wait, hold on! It's going to rain? There was a 0.3% chance of rain. I mowed hay. I swear, I mowed hay in a 0.3% chance, and the forecast says it's going to rain. I'm honestly kind of upset about that. I'm not going to lie. Are you kidding me? I can't escape it. I can't. It started as a joke, but it has become reality. I mow hay and it will rain before I can get it baled. I cannot win. I just can't. Ugh. Of course. Well, I tell you what, this field was actually taking longer to lime than I thought it would. And we're not even, like, we're just on a little section of the field. I didn't think it would take this long. Although, I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, this isn't really taking all that long. And it could probably be faster if I wasn't driving around so strangely liming it. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just like, that's an empty space, and I drive over it. And then I continue. I'm like, that's an empty space. That's my philosophy when it comes to liming, I guess. I don't know. But we're almost done with this bit here, and then we'll test the strength of that wooden bridge there, and we'll cross and get the other piece done right there. And then we'll have another grass section. It's not a creek or anything. We'll have another grass section to cross and get that little piece done. And then we're going to break out the subsoiler, and we're going to turn all this over. That way the ground is turned over, ready for the rainfall to settle the lime in and settle the ground down. Hopefully it's a light rain, nothing heavy. Because if it's heavy, I'm not going to be able to get in the field for a couple days until it drives off. And if it's heavy, then it's really going to screw up my hay. Even a light rain, but light rain isn't as bad. But if it really rains, bye-bye hay. That's all I can say about that. Alright, you know what? Got this field good enough. Let's roll out of here across to the other piece. We'll just casually go across this bridge. Easy. That was a little fast, wasn't it? Alright, that bridge is plenty strong. We'll turn, and then we'll get to... We'll turn and burn. Or more specifically, we'll turn and spread lime. We'll get to work on this side, and once we get the rest of this field limed, we're going to hop into the 9RT and get to turning over the soil before the rain comes in. Well, you know what? While we're liming this field, and we have nothing much to talk about or do, we're just kind of driving around, what better time than for me to plug my own merchandise? If you want some TheFormalPickle merchandise, then check out the link in the description below. Represent.com/TheFormalPickle, I think, or maybe store/TheFormalPickle, something like that. Link is in the description below. Check it out. Check out the designs. We have some really cool ones. We got a Farm and Sim exclusive one. We've got a general one. There's a limited edition Christmas one, which might actually be closed by now. Actually, I think it is. I don't think you can order the Christmas merch anymore. But for those of you that did, I hope you like it. But yeah, check out the merch in the description down below if you're looking for some TheFormalPickle merch, huh? The t-shirts are really soft and comfortable. I'm just going to put that out there. Oh, ditch! ×2. We drove in... Oh. O'Reilly's. We drove into the ditch again. But anyways, now that that small little plug is out of the way, back to your regular scheduled programming. You know what? While we're going along here, I'm kind of curious. Who are some of your guys' favorite YouTubers to watch? Of any category, any YouTuber, who do you like to watch? I personally, who do I watch? That's a, you know what? Now I gotta think on that. Who do I watch a lot of? I watch everyone that's in the Roleplay series here to show some love and support to them. I watch, you know what? I'm gonna have to think on this. I don't even know. Off the top of my head, you know what? I really don't watch a whole lot anymore. I used to watch a lot of channels, a lot of YouTubers. But off the top of my head, I'll watch Crank That Frank, Minilad, Jeff Faviano, Film Theory, or the Film Theorist, whatever they are. You know, the Film Theory guy, right? Who else is out there? I don't know. It really depends. It's more like per video. Oh, you know what? I'm sure I'm missing out on some key ones that I watch a lot of. Oh, Star Wars Theory. I watch a lot of Star Wars Theory because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. For those of you who have not checked out The Mandalorian, you have to check it out. Baby Yoda is the cutest thing known to mankind. Also, The Mandalorian is just a really good show. So check it out. Yeah, I don't really know what else I watch. That's it. To be honest with you. Off the top of my head, I'm sure there's channels that I watch a lot more of. But I can't remember any, but who do you watch? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, would you guys be interested in a how to start a YouTube channel series where I go over just some different strategies and things you'll need to have and get done and do when it comes to starting or growing your YouTube channel? I know I'm not necessarily like an expert on that by any means. You know, I'm not a massive YouTuber or anything. But I do have a college degree in film production, and in college we actually did cover social media, and specifically growth on social media such as YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all of them. So if you guys are interested in the series where I explain kind of like just the do's and don'ts of starting a YouTube channel and managing one, because that's what I do for a living, by the way. I don't know if I think I've told you guys, but I'm the content specialist for a multinational corporation, so I handle all the videos and photos and stuff. I manage the YouTube channel, is one of the jobs that I have. So I do it professionally. It's what I do for a living. So I know it pretty well, I would say. Definitely not as well as people that have been, you know, running massive multi-million channels, you know, sub-channels for years and years. But I'd say I have a fairly strong knowledge on it. So if you guys would be interested in something like that, I don't know if it's something that would benefit you. I don't know if it's something you'd want to watch. Let me know. And if it sounds like you guys, if it sounds like it's something you'd like to see, then I will make it a series and I'll make it happen. Oh, also, big piece of information that I forgot to mention about the FS19 server. Anyone is allowed to create content on the server. You're allowed to record and you're allowed to stream on the server. You do not need any special permissions to be a content creator. Well, let me backtrack. Anyone can record or stream or make content on the server, but only those that meet certain requirements, and I think there's maybe an application or a process you have to go through. I really don't know it too well because I don't run the FS19 server, but I think there's a bit of a process of some sort to getting the content creator tag on the server to be officially kind of advertised by the community. I think so. To be officially advertised by the community, I think there are some things there are some requirements that have to be met, but unofficially anyone can create content on the server. They just won't be like promoted by the FS19 community. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense, right? But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there for anyone that was looking to make FS19 content on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, whatever it may be. You are fully able to do that on our server. So keep that in mind when you're applying. Also, I just wanted to say I will be making a website for the FS19 community, for the FS19 server, in order to streamline the application process, and so you can access your account, and all of our important information will be available on that website. I'm going to be working on that here really soon, trying to get that up as soon as I can so we're not without it for too long. But that's something that's going to be popping up. So if you are applying and you're watching this like a month later than it was posted or something like that, the application process might have changed a little bit. You might be able to find the application on our website instead. I don't know. I'll have to talk with our onboarding staff about how they want to integrate that into the website. But I just want to let you guys know we will be making a website for the FS19 community. I'm going to be the one developing that, and it should be up and operational here by hopefully the end of December. That is my goal. We'll see if we can meet that. That's what I'm looking to meet, though. Oh, I tell you what, you look at this field and you don't think it's a very big one, but you get out here and you get to working in it, and it actually takes a while to get work done in here. Usually spreading is a very fast process, but this is a bigger field than I anticipated, not gonna lie. We're probably a little over halfway done. We have a bit of this section left, and then we have another section I think that I have to do, although I could be wrong about that. I think I'm wrong about that. So I think, yeah, we're more than halfway done. For sure. We're probably 3/4 of the way done or so. So not too much more to lime here, but we do have to break out the 9RT and get to tilling that. So we'll be working on that here momentarily. So we're just continuing along here, and I just got to thinking, was looking back there at my grass field, and I'm thinking about tilling it up and planting alfalfa specifically through there, and then having alfalfa. I think that would be really cool, really nice to have. So we might look into tilling that up here at some point and planting alfalfa. I really don't know if I want to do that this year right now, because I think that's gonna prolong the process, and we're not gonna get any cuttings off of it for a while after that, not until next year. So maybe we'll do that sometime this summer, towards the end of the summer. We'll till it up and plant it in alfalfa, but I think that would be beneficial. Instead of just having a grass hay field, we could have a pure alfalfa hay, and I think that would just work a lot better for us. It's a lot higher nutrient. I think overall that's just a better way for us to go. So we're probably going to till it up and plant alfalfa out there. I think that's what we'll end up doing, and I think that's going to be a good idea for us. So yeah, I'm pretty much certain that at some point we're going to be tilling it up and planting alfalfa. As well as possibly even more land yet. Depends. I really don't want too much hay ground, but if we need more hay ground, I know where I can get some, and I know where we can just plant alfalfa in that. And we could even plant alfalfa in it right now if we wanted to. So we might end up just doing that too. I don't know. It's a little too much land to plant alfalfa in that I have. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see what we do. Oh, we are so close to being done liming this field. Man, this took so much longer than I thought it would. I'm not gonna lie. This took significantly longer than I thought it would. I was expecting to get out here and, you know, even get planting today. But then I was like, well, we limed, so maybe I'll get to tilling it up today. But now we've been liming for so long, I don't know. We might just only get to lime today. I don't know. We'll have to see how things work out. But we've been out here for a minute. All right, here it is, the final stretch to get limed. There we go. Let's shut it off, and we are gonna run this thing back over to the co-op. Woo! Oh man, it even got dirty in the cab. That's how long we've been running this thing. Finally, though, we got it all limed. We're gonna run this 37 mile an hour through the field back over to the co-op and park it up here, and we'll see. We might have time to get some other work done here. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it on my drive over there. All right, we're back at the co-op here. I really should slow down while going through the yard. Make sure there's no one walking or making turns or driving around out here. It is a little dangerous to go so fast through here. But I'm pretty certain I'm the only one at the co-op, so I'm really not too worried about it. We're going to back this thing in to the shed. Well, if I can see. Oh, gosh. All right, we'll back this thing into its spot in the shed here. It needs washed off, but we'll wash it off next time. I don't want to take the time to do that right now. Shut it down. Hop out. And you know what? That's going to do it for this one. That took so much longer than I anticipated. We were out there liming that field for 40-some minutes, so that was a whole lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But the good news is it is limed. We just need to get the soil turned over, and then we'll be good to plant this in corn this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to hit it with a big old like. If not, that's okay too, I guess. But, you know, cool people hit the like button, right? Hashtag cringe 2019. Am I right? Oh boy. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.